I'm Chris Everson. Currently, I'm serving as Associate Pastor at Grace United Methodist Church in Sherman, Texas. On July 1st, I will be moving to First United Methodist Church, Rowlett, where I'll be an Associate Pastor and new church start. My call actually came when I was in junior high, and I felt God calling me to ministry, but decided to go just to do something totally different. Tried to be an athletic trainer for a while. Then I got my degree in music education, where I taught for about 4 years K through 12 music. I thought the service of ordination would never get here. From the interviews that took place in February until now, it's just like, okay, we passed, we're ready to go. When is it going to get here? You know, when it finally got here, it was very relaxing. I have to thank my wife Tracy and our 3 kids, Deborah, Timothy, and Jacob. You know, without their love or support, you know, I don't know if I would have been able to make it all the way through, because there have been some trying times through the past 11 years of the ordination process. But you know, they knew that this was my calling, and they reminded me of that every day. And sometimes I needed to be reminded of that every day. You know, the leadership of several pastors who have walked with me, like Roy Spohr, who was my candidacy mentor, Joe Poole, who I worked with at First Gainesville, Mary Beth Hardesty Crouch, and Mike Haynes, and most recently Keith Head, the senior pastor at Grace United Methodist Church, and then Tommy Brummett, who is my ordination mentor. The hands and feet of Christ with the people that I'm in ministry with. You know, not only the ordained pastors that I am fortunate to work with, but more the people who are part of the congregations. You know, being able to see them and seeing them extend grace to me when I absolutely need it as a pastor, also to extend grace to the community around them. That's where the hands and feet of Christ really are evident in my life. The church comes from Joshua 1:9, where God is talking to Joshua after he takes over the lead from Moses, and you know, he tells Joshua to be strong and courageous because God is with them and God is there before them. And as a church, we need to move forward into the future with the strength and courage, knowing that God is there with us and God is walking before us. And you know, if we are walking in the path that God has called us to go, we will have that strength of God with us.